Hey, before we get into the editing in WeVideo, I first wanted to get into how we could take your video from bad to okay to better. What are we looking for? Well, I think you already know. Let's point some of it out. Let's dive into a video I shot earlier, and let's just count how many things we find distracting as a viewer that could be made better.
Hey guys, just want to let you know. So what I wanted to do for you guys, create and control your environment. You don't want loud, noisy place. You don't want this weird glare. You don't need siblings and fellow teachers in the background. This light on my face. That's not what you want. Or this noise, or this environment.
So, my advice to you guys, first things first, eliminate the bad from your videos. Choose an environment that is quiet, that you're comfortable in. I'm right now in a comfy space. I'm not distracted by those things around me. The audience of mine isn't distracted by those things around me. So, first things first, audio wise, choose a quiet space that you can be in and not be distracted yourself, nor have your audience distracted. Simple as closing your door or picking a part of the house where your little brother, little sister isn't coming in and out. Great place to be in. Audio wise, a way that you can improve is to not you want to speak up just like you were talking to a crowd, like you were talking to an audience. You want to talk in a confident way. Let's face it, our screens are only this big when we're filming. So project a little bit. Those speakers on your cell phones when people are watching presentations or watching your video aren't that great. Next thing, moving on visually, what I'm going to recommend for you is two steps. One, get rid of the bad, and two, improve the good. So visually, this isn't normally how the background looks in my place here. I've actually pulled out, I had a couple of other plants and things that were just distracting visually. I turned the lamp on so you could see my face and my expressions. And I'm going to encourage you to do the same thing. Don't go down dark in the basement and shoot in the dark. Don't do that. No, choose a good environment that's not distracting in the background for your audience, and also choose a place where I can see you as well. So two steps. One, get rid of the bad. Get rid of your dog in the background hanging out because everybody's going to be paying attention to that instead of you. And then make it something that's when your video shows up, boom, it's, hey, pay attention to me. It looks good. It looks clean. It's lit pretty well. This isn't by any means pro, but it's elimination a lot of the distracting things that you would pay attention to if they were in the background, and then make it apparent like what you're wanting to look at here. You presenting.
You don't need.
All right, guys, those are two tips for audio and video. One, get rid of the uh, distracting. Get rid of the bad. Get rid of the oh dear, is that in the video? People are going to be distracted by it. Two, make small improvements. One with your speech, speak up just a little bit. Yes, for all of modern day recordings and devices, it's still not perfect. So it's better than what it was 30 years ago, but still a little projection in your voice helps a lot. Number two, video. I'm going to say get rid of distracting backgrounds. We want to see your face. We want to see you. So get rid of anything that's going to be in your environment that is going to be weird for the viewer, and make it about you. Make it about that. And then improvements you can take. Wear something that a professional would wear. Collared shirt, great example. Don't look like you just rolled out of bed, guys. Last tip I'm going to leave for you guys is make eye contact with the camera. The camera is a lot different. I'm doing a presentation the entire time. Look where my eyes are, right here the entire time. I'm looking at the bottom of my screen. And that's fine on occasion. But on occasion, you need to engage with your audience and you want to look at where the camera is and say, hey, here's what I want you to understand, guys. Here's what I'm going for. Those are my tips for doing better video and better audio.